What is going on, world? What's up, guys? It's Zero here. Today we are going to be showing you, or I should say I am going to be showing you all another cast of a WCS Valencia matchup between two players who you might get some ideas from when you start trying to rank up the ladder. Two players who are on the WCS circuit. In the top left-hand corner of Acid Plan LE, playing with the Zerg pieces, we have a player that goes by the name of Ryosis. And on the opposite side of the map, playing with the blue Terran pieces, he's a player who I've been starting to take a little bit more, paying a little bit more attention to. His name is Optimus. And guys and girls, as I've been saying, as I've been casting these games for all of you, I am super excited to be, casting, StarCraft 2 games for all of you. You guys can watch all the casts on my YouTube channel, and I hope you guys do enjoy these. And I've been saying this for a while, though. I want to cast as many games as possible in the WCS circuit. And the reason being, though, guys, is not just to cast, the best players playing, at the highest level, like the Neebs of the world and the Darks of the world and the Innovations of the world, but I also want you guys to check out some of these other professional players who may not be as popular, but who are still making a splash into the scene. So, as I said, guys, I'm really excited to check out these two players as they go head-to-head. And Ryosis seems to be going for a standard hatch gas pool, which relatively standard. And it seems like on the opposite side of the map, it's a very standard build as well from our Terran opponent, which would be, a barracks into a gas and then into a command center, right into his natural. So this should be interesting. I'm interested to see kind of what happens here because, guys, I've been casting some games that have been extremely interesting. We've seen, of course, Reaper rushes or, mass Reapers. Just some really interesting compositions, and I'm really excited to see what these guys end up having in store for us today. Rio goes for a very quick third base. This is a very interesting decision. He did this when he was playing against Okanabe, and so I'm interested to see what he decides to do here. That is Rio. It looks like he is planning to really stick with the macro-focused game, which I do like that decision quite a bit. I like the macro-focused style. You're taking a risk, though, when you're getting your third base as a Zerg player in the 2-minute and 30 to 40-minute mark. And the only reason why I really know that, guys, is because all I play when I play StarCraft 2 is essentially with the Zerg pieces. I'll play every once in a while. I'll play random every once in a while, but Zerg has always been my race. I absolutely love playing with the Zerg, and you definitely take a risk when you go for a very quick third base, like a 2-base all-in from the Terran, something along those lines. So I'm interested to see what we got going on here. Looks like our Zerg player here is going to basically see exactly what's going on. So we have a starport coming up here. It looks like we have our Terran player. Generally, it seems like most of these opponents that you see in the StarCraft scene when it comes to the Terran pieces, they go for a lot of Hellions, of course. I like seeing the Cyclone play. I like this decision, though. We're getting the Cloaking Field as well as the Banshee, and I do like that decision. Looks like we've got these Hellions are trying to do a little bit of some damage across the map here. And it looks like he's going to be putting on a little bit of some aggression. Roach Warren's coming up now for our Zerg player. Interesting stuff. We're going to have to see what kind of damage these Hellions are going to do. And man, they're about to have a barbecue in here. These queens are kind of a little bit caught off here. I'm expecting a decent amount of damage here, actually, from our Terran player. He's going to get a decent amount of these drones. And this is going to hurt a lot. This is going to hurt a lot. Oh my god. The drones are going down right now, everyone. And are you going to let that... Okay, I was about to say, Rio, do not let this guy do not allow him. Do not allow him to let those Hellions get out across the map. And this is interesting, an interesting decision. Obviously, the Hellions already saw the Nidus network, and it looks like this is probably going to get shut down relatively quickly, but maybe not. It looks like these queens are diffusing the Nidus worm, which is really, really interesting, a very interesting concept, which I've seen Zerg players do before, but wow, that was, I thought maybe Ryo could actually have held off there, but we know that Optimus did do quite a bit of damage there to his economy, and that's to Ryo's economy. But I thought that was a pretty well-fought match. That was a fun-fought match between these two opponents, and I'm super excited to see more from these guys moving forward, because just different ideas, guys, that kind of get, start kind of get tossed around as you play, StarCraft 2, and you always are looking for new ideas. So I hope you guys did enjoy this cast of StarCraft 2 between Optimus and Ryosis. And if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.